cold wind cutting through my coat. Every mile feels like a silent oath. I don't ask for a second chance. I move ahead when the others glance. Gravel sings under tired boots. Truth gets sharp when there's nothing to lose. I don't beg and I don't explain. I learn my strength by standing in rain. Well, the road refuses to end. I push forward, I don't pretend. No map to trust, no hand to hold. I'll walk a fire in my bones. Let it drag, let it drown, let it burn. This is a lesson I was born to learn. Every heartbeat hits like steel. Reminds me this is real. Hear the night start to break in time, with a pulse that's heavy and prime. I don't slow when the shadows press. I answer pressure with forward steps. Where the road refuses to end, I stand taller with every bend. No past owns me, no fear command. I carve tomorrow with my hand. Now it's pure adrenaline and drive. Every nerve screaming I'm alive. I don't fade in the critical hour. I turn resistance into power. If this path demands everything, I'll give it all and still keep moving. I don't fall when the ground turns thin. I rise faster when the fight digs in. Where the road refuses to end, I run head first, I don't descend. Every step hits harder than before. I was built for this and more. Blacktop breathing on the broken stars. I come too far to soften scars. No shoulders left to lean upon. I keep it moving till the doubt is gone. Cold wind cutting through resolve. Every mile tide ends a vault. I don't ask mercy from the dark. I strike the match, I leave the mark. Nothing about this road is forgiving, but it taught me how to keep living. No fear heavy enough to stay. I feel alive when I tear away. This rhythm locks my sight. Every beat hits low in me, like a truth card in between. Hear the low wind grind and rise, turns the pressure into drive. I don't stall when the shadows lean, I push forward cold and clean. Nothing about this road is forgiving, but it fuels my forward vision. No path sharp enough to bind. I could've hit state of mind. And now it's adrenaline flooding fast, every limit in the past. I don't freeze at the breaking edge, I surge ahead, no second pledge. If the night demands my breath, I spend it loud, not saving strength. I don't fade when the silence roars, I hit the gas and ask for more. Nothing about this road is forgiving, but it forged the way I'm living. Every mile proves what I found. I don't slow down, I run it down. Headlights shaking on a tired line, another truth I leave behind. I don't explain, I don't confess, I let the silence do the rest. Cold wind pressing through my chest, every mile puts me to the test. No witnesses, no reason why, just moving fast so ghosts can ride. The road keeps what I don't say, every mile takes a weight away. No fear loud enough to stay, I feel alive when I break away. Let it roll, let it stretch tonight. This pulse was built for the fight. Every beat hits deep and slow, like a fire learning round to grow. Hear the low wind tear the dark, turn my shadow into spark. I don't stall when the pressure calls, I lean forward and take it all. The road keeps what I don't say, but it never makes me stay. No path strong enough to bind, I cut forward, state of mind. Now it's adrenaline locking in, every nerve screaming begin. I don't freeze at the breaking sound, I surge ahead and claim the ground. If the night demands my breath, I spend it loud, not saving strength. I don't fade when the silence roars, I push the edge and ask for more. tighten mouth. I taste the grit, I crack a smile. No signal tell me when to stop. I keep my balance on the drive. Heartbeat sings with a broken line. Every second sharpens time. I don't stall for safer sound. I move ahead when doubt comes round. Built from dust and forward motion. I don't drown in slow devotion. No weight pull me to the ground. I rise when pressure comes around. Let it swell, let it pull me wide. This current runs from deep inside. Every note hits thick and low, like thunder learning how to grow. Hear the drive start to ignite, turning shadows into light. I don't pause when the heat comes fast. I turn the moment into blast. Built from dust and forward motion. Every step fuels my devotion. No past tells me who to be. I carve my path relentlessly. Adrenaline taking lead, every nerve locked into speed. I don't blink at the breaking point. I surge ahead with iron joint. If the road asks more than before, I answer hard and give it more. I don't fade when the night leans in. I press the edge and push to win. Built from dust and forward motion. I move loud with full emotion. Every mile confirms my drive. I don't just last, I come alive. Don't cut low on a thinning line. I'll leave a name I won't reclaim. Every mile strips what used to stain, turns good intentions into sand. Cold truth riding in my chest. I learn resolve under stress. No sermon left to understand, just forward motion. Let it stretch, let it grind the night. This pulse was born for the fight. Every beat lands heavy and short, like a scar learning how to endure. Hear the low wind bend the ground, turns regret into sound. I don't stall when the pressure climbs. I lean forward and weaponize every mile erased a better man, but sharpen what I am. No past strong enough to bind. I could have hit the state of mind. Now it's adrenaline clean and tight, every nerve ready to ignite. I don't freeze at the breaking bend, I hit the edge and transcend. If the road asks what I became, I answer force, not shame. I don't fade when the silence roars, I surge harder than before. Every mile erased a better man, but forged the one who won't bend. Every step proves what I found. I don't turn back, I run it down. Black dust rising from a restless past. Every mile says this won't last. I don't confess, I don't deny. I keep my truth where the shadows lie. Cold steel silence in my breath. I learned my strength from flirting with death. No witness left, no hands to blame, just a burning road that knows my name. The road knows what I buried deep. Every promise I couldn't keep. No mercy left, no tears to trade. I walk ahead unafraid. Let it drag, let it crawl, let it roll. This sound cuts straight to the core. Every beat pounds harder now, like a vow I never bow. Hear the low wind stretch the night, turning pressure into might. I don't pause when the darkness calls, I accelerate through the walls. The road knows what I strong enough to change. I turn regret into gain. Now it's adrenaline flooding clean, every nerve locked in machine. I don't hesitate at the breaking bend. I hit the gas and never descend. If the night demands what's left of me, I pay it back with velocity. I don't fade when the truth gets loud. I rise hard, unbroken, unbowed. The road knows what I buried deep, but I'm still standing on my feet. Every mile fuels my control. I don't run from it, I take the toll. Black sky leaning on the open plain. I step out hard with nothing to claim. No introductions, no delay. I move like thunder finding its way. Cold air cuts, but I don't slow. Every mile says go, go, go. I don't wait for a sign to align across the dark on borrowed time. The night never asked my name, it just opened up the flame. No fear deep enough to stay. I feel alive when I break away. Let it stretch, let it roll, let it breathe. This rhythm pulls the truth from me. Every beat hits low and wide, like a force I keep inside. Hear the low and tear the ground, turns the silence into sound. I don't stall when the pressure climbs. I lock the pace and now run time. The night never asks my name. I don't bow, I don't explain. No shadow strong enough to bind. I cut forward, state of mind. Now it's adrenaline, full and loud. Every nerve breaking from the crowd. I don't freeze at the narrowing gate. I hit the edge and accelerate. If the dog demands what I am, I answer fast. I don't amend, I don't fade when the engines drown. I rise harder, unbroken, unbound. The night never asked my name, but it felt my burning name. Every mile proves what I found. I don't slow down, I run it down. Neon breath on an empty mile. I feel the pull like crack a smile. No paper trail, no dotted line, just instinct sealing space and time. Cold wind hums like a loaded valve. I don't ask when, I don't ask how. Every step locks harder in. I didn't borrow, I committed in. The night signed my contract clean. No second thoughts, no in between. No fate left to negotiate. I feel the surge, I accelerate. Let it stretch, let it deepen slow. This drive is all I know. Every beat hits thick and sure, turns the edge into something pure. Hear the low end call the dark, ignites a fuse, a primal spark. I don't stall when the pressure stacks. I move ahead, no looking back. The night signed my contract clean. I stand tall where I've been. No shadow strong enough to stay. I break the grip and pull away. Now it's adrenaline locked and loud. Every nerve steps out of the crowd. I don't blink at the closing gate. I hit full force and dominate. If the road demands what I became, I answer fast and stake my claim. I don't fade when the silence roars. I rise harder than before. My contract clean. I was built for the in-between. Every mile confirms my drive. I don't survive, I arrive. Hold on, breaking on a restless mile. I feel the pull, but I don't reconcile. Every step cuts ties with before. I don't know the past anymore. Gravel sings on the steady drive, reminds me I'm fully alive. No mirrors begging me to stay. I aim ahead and clear the way. Nothing behind me wants forgiveness. I chose momentum over stillness. No fear loud enough to weigh me down. I feel alive when I leave the ground. Let it stretch, let it thunder long. This rhythm turns my nerve to strong. Every beat lands heavy and fast, like a future outrunning the past. Hear the low wind carve the night, turns resistance into bite. I don't stall when the pressure grows. I lean forward, the instinct knows. Nothing behind me wants forgiveness. I don't pause in the in-between mess. No memory sharp enough to stay. I hit the gas and tear away. Now it's adrenaline clean and raw, every nerve locked into law. I don't freeze at the final line. I surge ahead on perfect time. If the road asked who I became, I answer motion, not a name. I don't fade when the silence pounds. I rise faster, unbound, unbound. Nothing behind me wants forgiveness. I found my fire and forward witness. Every mile proves what I found. I don't look back, I run it down. Black top humming under broken stars. Another mile pulled out of scars. No promise waiting at the end, just raw belief and nerve to spin. I don't sleep when the doubt gets loud. I move faster through the crowd. Every breath cut sharp and clean. I chase the edge, not what's seen. I don't kneel to the night. I stand up when the dark ignites. No fear left to justify. I feel alive when I defy. Now it's adrenaline locking in, every nerve screaming when I don't flinch when the moment bites. I strike clean in forward flight. If this road wants all I own, I'll give it fire, I'll give it stone. I don't fade when the silence roars. I kick it open and one more. I don't kneel to the night. I burn through limits at full height. Every mile fuels the fight. I was built for this life. I stayed still while I learned to move. Every mile calmed out the truth. I didn't rush, I didn't flee. The dog stood quiet next to me. Cold ground humming under strain. I felt power inside the pain. No warnings left, no time to see. The dog was patient with me. The dog was patient with me. Waited while I learned to be. No fear deep enough to free. I feel alive in the pressure and speed. Let it stretch, let it hold its breath. This rhythm dances close to death. Every beat hits slow and wide, like a force building inside. Hear the low and drag the ground, turns the quiet into sound. I don't stall when the tension climbs. I lean forward and weaponize. The dark was patient with me, but it never owned my speed. No shadow strong enough to stay. I cut ahead and tear away. Now it's adrenaline taking rain. freeze at the breaking line. I surge ahead on perfect time. If the night demands what I became, I answer force, not shame. I don't fade when the silence roars. I rise harder than before. The dog was patient with me, but I learned to hide from what I see. Every mile proves what I found. I don't wait, I run it down. Tears will crack near the edge of dawn. Another night already gone. I don't ask for a guiding hand. I read the truth in the shifting sand. Windows shake when I pass on through. This town knows what I can do. No confessions, no holy ground. Just a hard resolve and a forward sound. No prayer left in this town. I stand tall when hope breaks down. No voice left to tell me how I feel alive right here and now. Let it stretch, let it pull me wide. This rhythm burns from deep inside. Every beat hits harder still, like a promise forged in will. Hear the low wind crawl and rise, turning pressure into drive. I don't stall when the walls press in. I like to pace and lean to win. In this town, I don't kneel, I don't bow. No chain strong enough to bind. I move ahead with iron mind. It's adrenaline on command, every nerve at full demand. I don't freeze at the final turn, I accelerate and let it burn. If the road asks what I believe, I answer loud with what I achieve. I don't fade when the night gets loud, I break through fast, unbroken, unbowed. No prayer left in this town.